Hey guys, how's it going? It's 8-Bit Eric. We're going to talk about the Lost Judgment DLC that just came out. I got a review code from Sega. This was the Kaito Files. Apologize in advance for my Japanese. I'm not that good when it comes to speaking some of these names, but I decided to go ahead and pick this game back up after kind of leaving Lost Judgment in the dust for a little bit. These Yakuza games just take so much time, and they're so amazing. They're awesome, you know, getting to explore the area of Japan and just seeing the sights and just stuff like that. These games just feel so amazing. I absolutely am in love with, you know, this type of, I guess, action RPG type of game that Lost Judgment brings. So what this is it's an expansion that is both on PlayStation and Xbox. Obviously, it comes for $29.99, and you have a 4-chapter expansion that sees you play Masaharu Kaito, who's basically the muscle of the detective agency. Now, this is set after the events of the Lost Judgment story mode, so spoiler alert, in case you want to finish Lost Judgment, go back and do that. And this is a new story that sees Kaito go on a case of his own that basically ties into his past. So you get to see a little bit more of a backstory with his past and everything like that. There's all sorts of characters, potential love, long lost love being found in here, children that may or may not be his, lots of fighting, lots of action. The cutscenes are amazing. One thing that I will say with Yakuza games and Lost Judgment and you know, all the spin-offs involved, is that it always has a real cinematic feel to them. Like, these feel like legit movies that you can sit back and relax. So yeah, there's an original plot line, original story mode, but it builds up on the gameplay mechanics that Lost Judgment had, where you have like scenes of the crime or scenes that you have to investigate and find all the evidence and stuff, and kind of question characters when you're talking to them and choose certain dialogue tree points and stuff like that to get certain reactions. And it's a detective game, and I actually do prefer Judgment and Lost Judgment a little bit more than Yakuza. I kind of like being on the side of the law for some reason. So you have your instinct and your street smarts and stuff like that in order to find the evidence. With it being only 4 chapters long, that's not too bad. You know, you can make a good little weekend play of this and not expect to sink 40 hours just into it, but it does give you full reign on the gameplay mechanics, and you get to explore town a little bit and grind your character as well. Honestly, for an expansion, the price that you got, I think the time and everything involved with this is well worth it. Now, if you have the season pass or the ultimate edition of Lost Judgment, this is already included on it. If you don't, then yeah, it's going to be $29.99 separately. Now, again, I'm not too familiar with the Yakuza series because I've just only recently played them. I've been hearing good things about them for years and many years. And I finally decided to sink my teeth into them when I got the Xbox Series X and played most of them when I were on Game Pass. And I got Judgment last year because Lost Judgment was coming out this last year. And they're all still on the backlog. I'm like in the middle of playing through all of them. But I can tell you guys, I think the one that had attracted me the most, the one that I've had the most fun checking out, is Lost Judgment. Just because, again, there's just something about being a detective and whooping ass that I really like. And I think this expansion was a much welcome addition to it. So I recommend you check it out. I'm trying my best not to throw any spoilers here or anything like that, showing you some of the footage. I had a lot of fun checking this out, and I think you will too.